Attack on police divisional headquarters in Ipele, Owo, in Owo local government area of Ondo State, has left many residents of the community deeply unsettled. Bandits attack Ipele Owo as police AIG visits the scene. The assailants carried out the attack around 9:30 p.m. on New Year's Day, during which 4 vehicles and several motorcycles were set ablaze. The attackers were also reported to have destroyed buildings within the police premises using explosives. Meanwhile, calm has been restored to Ipele Owo following the deployment of security operatives to the area. The Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of Zone 17, Ajani Omolabi, alongside the Ondo State Commissioner of Police, Adebowale Lawal, visited the scene of the attack, assuring residents of adequate security and safety.
I've seen the damage done to our offices here, and it was unfortunate. And by the grace of Almighty God, those who cause this harm to us will not go scot-free. They should be calm. The security agencies are around, the policemen, and all the enforcement agencies, they are around. And they will continue to be there to ensure, so nobody should be panicked.
Yesterday, Mr. Governor he was on the pulpit, he had to step down from the pulpit to ensure that the thing was properly coordinated. You can see that immediately happened yesterday. The military, the police, the civil defense, the Amotekun, everybody, all the police agencies I've mentioned were here to people so that it won't just be here. Because if they didn't come yesterday, they would have gone into and start doing some other things. So it is the responsiveness of the agencies that made all these things to be limited to only this place.
TVC News senior reporter Ayodeji Moradeyo moments ago visited the scene of the attack and now joins us live via Zoom. Moradeyo, a very sad development at Owo in Ondo State. Can you tell me, or rather paint a picture of what you saw on arrival at the scene of the attack?
Yes, let me tell you that I was in Ipele Owo a few minutes ago, and I can tell you it was a devastating attack that left sour taste in the mouths of many residents of Ipele. You know, they came around 9:30 p.m. when people were preparing for the crossover services in the churches, but they went straight to the police headquarters, divisional headquarters, and destroyed that police station. 4 vehicles were destroyed through the use of explosives. I can also tell you that about 20 motorcycles were also destroyed at that scene before they now attacked the main building with explosive and another building in that police divisional office in that community. So it was a very devastating attack, and the people of the community are disturbed by this thing. But that did not disturb some of them who I learned went to church at the end of the day. But let me tell you that security agencies have visited the scene. The State Commissioner of Police, the AIG in charge of Zone 17, we have military personnel. They all came, and also let me tell you, we have civil defense officials there too. They all came to see what happened and to ensure that security is beefed up around that vicinity, so that there won't be a repeat of such attacks. So normalcy has returned to Ipele. As I'm talking to you, everywhere is peaceful, move around, and the people are what the people are saying is that security should be beefed up in that area. It's just a warning. It's warning to our security agencies that they need to beef up security, get more intelligence, so that this kind of attack will not be happening in the state.
Moradeyo, do you believe there was a lapse in the security infrastructure at a police station for 20 or to 30 people to attack that station? And can you also share with us about the investigation process? We understand that it happened last night, but are there any immediate findings to what had caused that attack?
Yes, investigations are on to unravel those behind the attack and why the attack was carried out. But for now, the report is not out in the public, but the police and other security agencies are doing the needful to ensure that those behind the attack are brought to book, and also that the motive behind the attack was also unraveled. But I can tell you that the state government is about to meet with all the security agencies to discuss the way forward, how to nip such attack in the bud, and also to ensure that things like this don't happen in the state. The meeting will be held by the governor of the state, who is ready to ensure that things like this don't occur in the state. So the security agencies are working. The people are also being told that if you see something, say something. So if you see strange movement in your community, in your area, tell the police, inform security agents so that they can carry out swift operation and nip such attack in the bud. So they need also to work on their intelligence gathering, gathering of intelligence, things like this. They need to work, synergize all the security agencies to ensure that things like this don't occur in the state.
Thank you so much, Moradai, for talking to us. The sad development there in Owo, Ondo State.